Hello to the nation. Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here to talk to you guys over a little bit of a mod spotlight, guys. I know it's been quite a while since I last did a mod spotlight on this channel, and I just kind of want to get back into them. There was finally some more mods that I saw that were interesting for Minecraft 1.7.2, including this one, and this is the Bunker mod by Sherry V. I'm sorry if that's not the proper name. It's the name that was on the mod, but this is the Bunker mod. If you guys have never heard about this mod, it's pretty cool. So it requires Forge Mod Loader to install. If you guys want to know how to install Forge Mod Loader, I'll either link a video in the description or put an annotation up or something like that. Basically, all you gotta do, go install Forge, and then what you're going to do is drag this and drop it into your mods folder, guys. So once you've done that, you will have it installed, you launch your Minecraft, and you'll be able to check out all these cool blocks and such. So basically, this mod is like a two-part mod. First part is the bunker stuff, and then the second part is this little module that they've added for secret contraptions and such. So anyway, these are all the items that are in the mod. It has one chest full of items for the mod, and they're pretty cool. So I actually have 2 armor, so just less than 1 chest full of items, and I'm going to go over them. So pretty much the bunker mod is going to give you a ton of blocks, which are called armored blocks, and what these armored blocks are going to do is basically be resistant to creeper explosions and be resistant. Be resistant to creeper explosions as well as TNT explosions and such. And there's also a config file that goes with it in a very detailed tutorial on the website that I will link in the description of the Minecraft forum post about this, showing you guys how to configure everything. So right now I actually have it configured so that they are explodable. You can actually make it configure this hammer so that it breaks things faster and stuff. I'll get to that later. But anyway, we'll go over them. So these are going to be your armored blocks. These are kind of the default ones. The way that you're gonna, I'll go over the crafting recipes later, but they're going to use some steel ingots, and by using those, you'll be able to make these blocks that will be, you can make a house like I made over there. From there, you can make things like armored glass panes. These are made using the armored glass, and you make them just like a normal window pane. You can also do armored trap doors. You can do armored fences, armored fence gates. You guys can do armored slabs, stairs, another armored block over there. The other thing that you guys probably saw was armored ladder. So this would be really useful for maybe a map maker that wants to make it so that you can have, a mod in there that makes it so that creepers can't destroy your map, because that's annoying. So say you do want mobs, but you don't want creepers to be destroying your map, or maybe you want to give your people TNT to blast through certain areas, but not others. And yeah, so those are sort of all the items that are, and there's also armored bars and armored rails. So those are all the items that sort of address the armor issue. In addition, there's this sort of one, like, red herring item. This is a cave spider blockade. So pretty much, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work. I've tried spawning in cave spiders, and they can just jump right over this. So I don't know if you're supposed to do something like that, or if you're supposed to like place them like that, or stagger. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to do this. I don't know what they do, but yeah, it's different, I guess. I don't know, but anyway. Then, so that's all the armored stuff. That's that cave spider blockade, and then you have the sort of hidden stuff module. So basically, the majority of this stuff is just going to be things like this door. If you guys see, I click here, boom, this opens up, and then when I walk through, after a few seconds, it closes. You can actually edit that in the config as well, how long this redstone signal stays on for. You can edit that. So I can go here, and I can walk through, and boom, 20 ticks later, it's going to close. Same thing goes with this bookshelf. I click this, and this is an armored button. So basically, the armored button won't destroy, which is pretty convenient. These are hidden wooden buttons, so they will be destroyed if you were to blow something up next to them. But yeah, so now that I've kind of said that, let's explain how you get these things. So, most of these armored items are going to be crafted using the armored steel ingot. So this steel ingot. Now, how do you get a steel ingot? Well, you need to get armored steel dust. So if you take a iron ore and put it next to a coal, that'll make you armored steel dust. And when you have this dust, all you have to do is smelt it in a furnace, and you'll smelt it and you'll get these armored steel ingots. From there, you can use them to craft things like these, this, steel block. 4 of them will make, 4 blocks, so that's pretty good. You can make things like stairs, you can make things like these slabs, which the slabs are interesting, guys. It's not the normal slab thing where you just simply take the block and put 3 of them in a row. You just have to have 2 steel ingots next to each other. Then you have, oh, sorry about that. You have your fence, which is a little bit different. I assumed it would be something like the 6 iron ingots or something like that, or steel ingots, sorry. No, it's 3 fence with a armor steel ingot next to it. From there, you have things like the trapdoor, which is 3 iron, 3 armored steel ingots. You have the armored gate, which is going to be 4 steel ingots, and then in the middle you can pretty much have any type of wood so that it can open up. From there you have the armored glass, and the armored glass is just going to be a mix of armored steel and normal glass. From there you can just take the armored glass and turn it into panes like normal. You have the armored ladder, similar to what you've sort of seen before, except instead of sticks you have steel ingots. Then you have the armored bars, which are just like normal iron bars, except for now with the armored ingot. You have the blockade, which is just going to be armored steel. Then from there, you have the rails, which again, pretty much the same as like you've seen before, except for steel ingots instead of iron ingots. You have the door, same thing. Your armored hammer is actually steel over, just like a pick. So just like you're making a pick, but it's armored steel. And then that will actually be the only item, depending on how you config the config file for this mod. Depending on how you do that, it'll basically make it whether you can destroy it or can't destroy it with other items. So you can set that up yourself. Now we get into the more interesting things. Now we start to get into those hidden items. So hidden stone door, stone over an armored door. Hidden wooden door, 2 wood with an armored door. Hidden bookshelf door, bookshelf with an armored door. And then hidden chiseled stone is chiseled stone with an armored door. So that's pretty basic. Again, with the buttons, it's, armored steel with a button. If you want the stone button, then it's armored stone, or then you have to put a stone in with that. If you want the chiseled stone, or not the like default stone, but you want the chiseled stone, then you're going to need to put a chiseled stone there. And then finally, cobblestone. Who would have thought you're going to put the cobblestone there with those 2? So anyway, that's how all of those things are made, and that's this mod, guys. So what would I suggest this mod for? Again, like I said, it's more of a thing that you want to set up if like you kind of need your place not to get blown up all the time or something like that. Is it a great single player mod? I think it could be pretty cool. Why not add it to your single player world so you have these blocks that you can get? For the most part, that can get pretty annoying when creepers, like myself, come and blow up all your stuff, and this could fix it, so this could help you out. Again, like I said, I was going to talk about the config file. The config file has a few different options in it that you guys can choose, so you guys can basically change a ton of stuff. So you can change it so that the break time of, using the armored pick, or armored hammer, sorry, the break time is different. You guys can change it so that other items can break it. You can change it, the amount of ticks that this thing opens up for, like I mentioned before. You can change whether these can be broken due to explosion. There's actually a damage value in there too, so you can change it so that they can't be broken at all, or you can change it so that it is based off of distance. So that's what I decided to do. I decided to change it so it's based off of distance, because these being completely impenetrable blocks, I was like, oh, okay, I can change this around, and I experimented with it. So I have it set up to 1.5 seconds, I believe. So 1.5, as you guys can see, it took about 1.5 seconds to break, and then that's how this hammer works, and you guys can pick them up. But if I were to, I believe I have it set up the way, so if I try to break it with anything else, see, it's not gonna break at all. If I tried to break it with my fist, or if I tried to break it with a diamond pick or anything like that. And then over here, I actually made an example. So this is something that maybe you guys could set up. This is like a little house example. You click, you walk in, and boom, there you go, and this door is going to close, and now I'm in a, you know, completely safe room, which is kind of cool. So maybe you can make actually another cool thing. So this actually might be good for single player. You can make things like mob grinders out of this, and then that way you won't have to worry about if a creeper does fall, it blowing up your mob grinder because it's impenetrable. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this mod spotlight. If you guys did, remember to slam that like button down below. If you're going to try out this mod, make sure you guys install Forge and all that other cool stuff. Link in the description to install that. And anyway, I am the Doctor. I am out.